got so many rings, I need room for another one. Been through the pain, now it ain't no more.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah, I got one game to play. When I'm done, we can take the stuff off the tree. Probably went to go shower. No. We had a
Cade York set to do the honors here, and we are underway from Cleveland. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so yards.
That's true. You ever feel it though? No, when everybody's showering at the same time, like in glue. You did.
They'll start the drive with a give to White. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Brady going to throw. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards to pick up there.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And Brady's throw there, incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Hey, Alabama.
Looking back to the air on second down. It's Brady. Looking downfield for Jones. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Browns are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there. Second down. Offensive line really didn't give him any room to maneuver on that play.
Things closed pretty quickly, didn't they? And how about the wrap-up at the end of that tackle? Left no doubt there would be no additional yardage to be found.
Now Watson. Throw right side taken in by the tight end Bryant. And he's only able to work this from the 8 to the 10 for a pickup of 2.
Yeah.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver when he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point of attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part and got him the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them a pass.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Which one? 80 plus
certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. In motion right is Evans.
Hey, go 66. Go 50. Go Bandit.
To try again after the sack. Brady. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. I think maybe that tuck rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed. That time lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass.
No, 66.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking downfield for Godwin. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. 4th down, so Jake Camargo.
Blitzing every down, baby.
Back deep, Jakeem Graham.
You ain't going to get nothing. Ow! Come on.
40-yard punt, no return. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Browns drive about to get started. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained game.
Boom!
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start
Madin? Yep. You got some Madin going in here. When you done showering, mommy going to finish showering and going to take the stuff off the tree.
Even if you have to punt then, you change the field.
It ain't going to take as long as it took to put them on, trust me.
That done, this time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Watson. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving the guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter.
Whoa.
I'm not doing that with you.
Okay, we'll do it when I'm done.
off of play action. It's Watson. On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb.
Good grief. Come on.
Right
Hold
at the
him.
line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second and 10.
Daddy, what if you do this?
Well, we can do that.
And again, it's Chubb. And this time, not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
3rd down, that pass knocked down in the
What if you do
backfield
this?
and incomplete.
Oh, we can do
Anytime
that.
a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
York able to send this one through. And it rounds around to a 3-0 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punt, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
From the 6. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted.
Come on, get off of him.
Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to take possession.
Golly, dog.
You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Came back for that one. I came back for that one.
At the 20-yard line.
Thought I was just going to let you pick it. I came back for that one.
Made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. They go with Chubb on second down. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Nice.
Say Nick Chubb, pound for pound, one of the most powerful
Truck to
players in
that.
the NFL. He proved it there.
Let's go.
Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taking it about the 1. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Ooh, 4 wide receivers, guys.
Hey,
Come
what
on.
if we did? Wait.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
Okay, I'll try.
Defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well.
It'll be for like 3 seconds.
To me,
Okay.
it's time to
Try to hold
and
it.
take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he's going to go down. Back in his own
Nice,
5-yard
nice,
line.
nice.
It's a sack. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack.
This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first
They would have pointed it.
Hold on.
Back near his goal line. Here's Brady. Looking deep for Julio. And this is going to be intercepted.
Come on, guys. I was playing the ball the whole time.
Buccaneers are going to take possession here at their own 47.
I was playing the ball the whole time. Wow.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs.
That's
It's
crazy. I was
1st and 10.
playing the ball the whole time.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. He's a little too aggressive there from his Mike linebacker spot.
Sometimes you jump into gaps trying to draw them off sides.
Yeah.
This time he tripped himself.
Yeah.
You can do that.
They'll run it here with Brown.
Star.
And he's going to take this
It
across
does.
the 15 into Browns territory. It's a gain of 3, and it sets him up with second and just 2 yards to go.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker.
From just shy of midfield, Brady.
Murder him. Murder him. Finish him.
Sack backs him up. Third and
Finish
goal. It's a
him.
challenge for Brady and the Bucs.
Hey, 56.
He'll look to throw. That's
Damn it.
complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half.
Nigga thought he was gonna do
our
something.
score. Line of scrimmage.
That boy thought he was
37
gonna do
on 1st
something.
and 10.
Let's go. I see you. Pick coming.
Brady. Looking for Godwin again, and he's got him once more. They'll get it inside the 20. And
Come on,
he's out of
guys.
bounds right around the 10-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run, and it's going to yield a new set of downs. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Leonard
Hey, what if we do that?
a
Well, we could do
10-yard
that.
touchdown run. And the Buccaneers have got it back to within a score.
They gave you that fluke pass interference. That pass interference was fluke. Fluke. Fluke pass interference. Fluke pass interference. Fluke pass interference. You would have been done at the 4-yard line.
Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go.
Refs paid. They like Tom Brady. They want to be fans of Tom Brady. That's all it is. Yeah. I'm gonna run it. All right, I'm gonna run it for you right now. You want to run it? You want me to run it back? I'm gonna run it back right now.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They're starting to pull away with this one. Early on that first quarter, they didn't look so great offensively. What has changed?
Sometimes it's just a matter of doing what you plan to do better. Sometimes you just put that all together and you execute. Other times it's just a simple adjustment in your game plan, finding a spot that maybe was a little weaker than maybe you thought, and going to that. So many different things, so many different ways, but right now, you gotta like what they're doing. They have put distance between themselves and their opponent.
Looking to add on here in the second quarter. Oh, fires this one downfield for Chubb. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
While the ultimate result was an incomplete pass, they sure look like a well-coached team because once he got outside of the pocket, the scramble rules come into effect. And a lot of the guys who ran deep routes, they come back closer to the line of scrimmage. And the running back usually runs a check down. He took it deep, and they gave it a big shot. It came up unsuccessful.
Now a first down throw, Watson. He's got Brown on the out route complete. A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
A good position to be in here, second and inches.
Now Chubb running right. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Now another timeout called for by the offense as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
They were just 2 on the 0 mix. 2 in front and 2 in, wait, a 0 in the front and a 2 in the back. What does that make?
Hold on.
Watson on first down. He's got his receiver, Cooper. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
But Daddy, when you do this, that means you have to stand your head.
On first down, Watson. Flush to his right.
Oof.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
To throw again on second down, Watson.
Come on, catch that, Cooper.
Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
Come on, you got to catch that,
This
Cooper.
offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. On 3rd, here's an option play right.
Yo!
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Yeah. I sure
And
will.
We're going to get a timeout.
I sure will grab my 3.
2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. Now a timeout coming here defensively. As on 4th down, may as well make him punt it.
Now Watson will step away, and out comes Cade York to handle this 4th down field goal try for the Browns. York able to send this one through.
And that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime
Thank
over.
you.
We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway.
Here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Pop the ball out, huh? That's what you want. Pop the ball out.
The Browns drive about to get started. The third quarter starts with a run by Chubb, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
On 2nd and 11 now. Watson. Oh, that's into the sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Suck up for the extra point. And this puts him on top by a penny. It's 14-13. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Grant, he will not return it, and his guys will begin at the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. They run it again with Chubb.
What? Hi, come on, guys.
Nothing on that.
Y'all gotta get better with that.
They're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
On that play, it was the defensive front that won the battle. They out-leveraged the offensive line, got into the backfield, and held them to no gain.
Two runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Here's Watson. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones.
I was right there. I was right there.
3rd down conversion. Inside 4 minutes to go. 3rd quarter. They go up the middle with Chubb. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. 3rd and 2, Watson completes it right side to Cooper. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a 1st down.
Here's Chubb on the read option. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Now it's Watson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, They brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. They push forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
Cade York on now for the field goal.
From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt.
York able to send this one through.
And they have regained the lead.
So a response there to the touchdown of the opening drive of this third quarter as they're able to reclaim the lead.
Let's go, baby. Let's go, defense. I smell defense. I smell defense.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know,
I smell defense.
Passing game isn't working. Usually not much else is working either.
You're right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Brady.
Ooh, should have let him get that off. Should have let him get that off.
Well, that's where this Cleveland crowd, the dog pound in particular,
let them get that off.
Offenses. It looked like they might have had troubles communicating at the
line. Let them get that off.
The incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing now is Brady.
Let's go, baby. I smell defense. Put that ball on. Oh, he going for it. He going. Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy, bro. Don't chase points, bro. Play defense. You don't have no faith in your defense, bro. You're at your own 19. You doing Pookie stuff right now. You pulling Pookie stunts. Come on, Brody. Don't be greedy. You hoping for another pass interference? Don't be greedy, bro. Don't be greedy. Punt the ball, play defense, bro. Be smart. You still have time. Call timeout. Oh, boy.
Go for it. It's Brady. This is caught by Evans. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a
huge pickup, huh? All right.
Line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10.
Cover! Alpha!
From midfield, here's Brady. Look at Mike Evans' way again, and he's got another one. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. Here's Bernard. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They keep it on the ground.
Nice.
Oh, lost the football.
Oh my gosh, guy, you were right there.
The key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but if the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Hey, Alabama.
On play action. Now Brady.
Nice! Let's go!
In for the sack.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Come on, Webster. Make the field goal, Webster. He's right. Right there. Ooh, short. That was a little bit short. What happened, Webster? Not enough oomph in the kick, Webster.
Overwhelming that time.
Dang, Webster.
They certainly caught a big break.
Oh, nice defense. That's what I want you to do. I just want you to play defense. Yeah.
So fourth quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between
we'll undecorate the tree.
It'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense, but yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
Oh, come on.
Get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And the Bucs are going to take possession of the football. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call. In that situation, sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
Thank you. Let me get that right back. Oh my gosh. That's right, baby. I play defense. I play defense. I play defense. One thing I'm going to do is play defense.
Brandon, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We've got two. Do I hear three? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
Nice run!
138 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Coming right, this is Chubb on the toss. And one of the first times all night, he's going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. So a nightmare start to the drive as they're already staring at 2nd and long. Here's Watson. And he's got Cooper on the out route. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. They'll roll him out right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first. And Chubb will try the middle here. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. 6 yards the pickup. And now, offensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. A give. This is Chubb. And maybe a measure of revenge there.
Come on, guys.
This time they get him behind the line. Akeem Hicks, he would not be denied there. He sticks him for the loss. on 2nd and 13. Watson. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
That's clean. That ain't Madden. That's clean. That's all user. That's clean. That's all user, baby. All user. That's all user. That was clean.
And it counts for a touchdown.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25.
All user, baby. Let's go. That's how you close them boys out.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because there's confidence.
Golly, guys, come on. I gotta let them
and they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Now Brady. It's incomplete. Took a shot.
That boy trying to get the quick touchdown.
They'll probably spend a little extra
That
time
boy trying to get the
game
quick
after this
touchdown.
one.
He's going to end up throwing a pick. Watch this, guys.
Over the top for the deep ball.
He's going to throw a pick right here, guys. He's going to rush it. He's going to rush it.
First down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. So 3 plays already, 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. To throw is Brady. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And this is caught. So they took a chance, but they are back within a single point here in the 4th. So still a little over 40 seconds to go. Time enough to put a drive together if they can get this onside kick. And this will be recovered by the Browns hands team, and that should just about write a finish to this one. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
I need to sneak out of that one.
Brought analytics into the game, and some of the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. The Browns in victory formation now as they take the knee. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. And they will take a knee here.
And how about this finish? Able to take a knee, run out the clock, and close this game out by 1 point. You talk about how many coaches we talked to? They all said the same. All I want to do is win by 1 point. That got tested in this one.
Yep, and that cliche rings true. A single penny separates this one. This was. What an atmosphere this was in the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.